Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This is Smart TCG, and today I'm going to be going over at the deck that most recently won the Hartford Regional Championships, and that is going to be Mew VMAX. Now, Mew VMAX is a deck that has been around for quite some time, and it once again has proven itself to be one of the best decks in the format. This is going to be the Fusion Strike Meloetta / Deoxys version that ended up winning the event. Rowan was able to take down over 1,000 players with this list. So today, let's hop into the list and then we're gonna show off exactly how powerful this deck is. I know that a lot of players have been talking about the double turbo variant of Mew as that sees more success. So it came to a lot of people's surprise when we saw this Fusion Strike version see success. And I really do think that the single prize Fusion Strike Meloetta version actually does have a lot of potential going forward, and it's no surprise to me that it has been doing this well. It also won the Malmo Regional Championships, so back-to-back regional wins this weekend, definitely proving itself to be one of the best decks in the format that not enough people are talking about. We have Mew VMAX here with 310 HP, with Cross Fusion Strike being able to copy one of your benched Fusion Strike attacks, and Max Miracle as well. Very strong attack, goes through anything, things like Duraludon. We have our Meloetta here with that Melodious Echo. Many of you already know what this card does, being able to do 70 more for each Fusion Strike energy attached to all of your Pokemon. However, there is another Fusion Strike card here that some people don't actually know exactly what it does. We have Deoxys. It's a Fusion Strike, Single Strike, and Rapid Strike, but we're going to be using it for its Fusion Strike typing. Photon Boost, dealing 80, and has any Fusion Strike energy attached to it, does 80 more damage. An important thing though is that it has 120 HP. That is the reason as to why it is played in this deck, because you might be wondering, why are we playing this over something like a second Meloetta? Well, the big reason is that this is really good versus Lost Box early game, because it can't be Cram-o-matic, as Cram-o-matic Spit Instantly attack only does 110. So that's a big reason as to why this Deoxys is actually played in the deck. We have our 3/3 Mew line along with the Genesect Fusion Strike system with that Techno Blast, doing 210 damage on top of its fantastic ability Fusion Strike system. Once during your turn, it may draw cards until you have as many cards in your hand as you have Fusion Strike Pokemon in play. So if you have 6 Fusion Strike Pokemon in play, you're drawing up to 6 every single turn, and this ability stacks, meaning if you have 4 in play, you can use 4 Fusion Strike systems per turn. This is the list. It's really good, and I definitely think that this deck is going to continue to perform well in upcoming tournaments, specifically the Hartford Regional Championships and also Fresno. So if you're looking for a deck to play for any of those other events, I think there's a couple more European and South American events as well, and then this definitely might be a deck for you. With that being said though, it's a great deck. Let's hop into some games and show off exactly how it works. One other thing, I haven't been posting as much recently. I've just been traveling, but expect daily uploads to return very shortly. All right, let's hop into it. Alrighty everyone, so hopping into our game here, it looks like we're going to be going up against the Gardevoir EX deck. Definitely one of the more powerful decks in the standard format, and should give us a challenge for sure. So looks like we got ourselves a Elesa's Sparkle that we could take here, but I don't think we're going to do that just because we don't have necessarily the greatest of hands. There's another Power Tablet as well, so yeah, this definitely could be better for sure. Let's start off with the Star Alchemy, but it's all good. I mean, the nice thing is that we are going first, so we do have that luxury to not necessarily have a super overpowering start, and as long as we're able to get at least something set up, we should be okay. So we're gonna grab ourselves a Mew and another Genesect here. I'm gonna attach that Fusion Strike energy down onto the Mew. We also have ourselves a Pal Pad, which is pretty nice. We're just going to throw that back into the deck here. And I don't necessarily want to burn these Power Tablets. I'd prefer to hold on to them as of right now. Drawing one card is not that big of a difference as what I'm just going to draw off the top deck of, like the deck next turn, unless it's a VIP pass. That's pretty much the only card would be like, dang, I wish it was something, or like I wish that we had burned those Power Tablets, right? But in this situation, I think I'm willing to take that risk just to see exactly what happens here. Now, once again, not a great start here, right? We only got the VIP pass getting those 2 down. However, we do have a pretty burnable hand next turn. That Fusion Strike energy will go straight down onto something like that Mew V. And I'm going to assume I would assume, unless I top deck perfectly, that these 2 Power Tablets will be getting discarded. So here comes the Roar of the Sword being used, going to be able to attach to that Zacian V here, and it's now our job to be able to take this down. If we're able to take this down, feeling pretty good about myself. That's a pretty good top deck here as well. So I think at this point we're going to start off here with a couple of Power Tablets. I guess we could only play one because we don't really need to play any more. Let's attach that there. and then we can use Ultra Ball, discarding those two. Now, I have a couple of options here. I guess we can just grab the Mew VMAX. I could also grab another Genesect just to burn more through the deck, which I don't particularly hate. I think that's probably okay to do here, just so we get as much draw power as we possibly can. So we'll see what we're able to get here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the Ultra Ball as well. And also, since I know my deck plays, things like Trekking Shoes, it shouldn't be too necessarily hard to find these pieces, right? So, all right, starting off here, I think we're going to start off with the Trekking Shoes to see what we get. First, the reason I want to do this here is because I don't know exactly what I want to Ultra Ball for. Now, if I drew into the Mew VMAX, maybe I could Ultra Ball for something like a Deoxys or a Meloetta. So I think that's fine here, just to Trekking Shoes first to see what I get. Now, I did draw into another Ultra Ball here. I don't particularly need this, so I'm just going to click no and see what I top deck. It's a Nest Ball, not bad. It's a card that I can get rid of here. We can grab ourselves the Meloetta, or I guess the Deoxys as well. It doesn't seem too bad. I guess we'll grab ourselves that Deoxys here. And then we're going to bench. I guess we could bench another Mew. That doesn't hurt. And then Fusion Strike System. 3, 4. All right. So yeah, perfect. So we have the Cram to get rid of the Nest Ball. That's what we wanted. Let's do that. All right. Here's the heads. So we can grab ourselves in this situation, I could just grab an Escape Rope and take the KO. So in this spot here, it might be tempting to KO this, but I'm kind of just looking at cutting out their consistency here. That's pretty much what matters the most. So I think at this point, I am going to grab something like Escape Rope. You might be wondering, hey, I could take more prizes. In this situation, I don't really need to. All right, let's use Escape Rope. Because I'd rather just cut their consistency, right? Because if they don't set up, they don't set up anyways. It's perfect for me. So, yeah, let's use Fusion Strike System. And I already can knock out the Elesa next turn anyways. All right. Let's go Ultra Ball. I don't need Cave. And I don't need this either. Either ors. I guess I don't really need Meloetta either. Or these two. Grab Mew VMAX. Let's evolve. And then I can just Photon Boost next turn, which seems pretty good. Yeah, at this point, there's really nothing else I can do. I need to do, I guess. So use Cross Fusion Strike. Let's use Psychic Leap. Take the KO. No, thank you. Take a prize. All right. Customization. All right, let's see what they get here. So yeah, we were able to take out that Ralts, which is a little bit more important than taking out something like that Zacian here, because we are preventing them from drawing cards, which is huge. So I think even next turn, if they hit me, I could just go Boss's Orders, take out Curly. That's something else I could potentially do here. There's a Nest Ball as well. So yeah, I mean, they're getting themselves somewhat established, but not only having one Curly is pretty rough. So yeah, we do see the energy coming out there. And yeah, we're looking pretty good though, for sure, for sure. So they get, there's the Ralts. Put down. Let's see what else they get here. What you got? What you got? What you got? All right, there's the energy. Okay. So I think best case scenario, what I could do is go like Escape Rope, Sparkle, Photon Blast, KO. I think that's probably best case scenario, but we'll see. We'll see. They're definitely taking their time trying to figure out exactly what they want to do here. Zacian should probably be the thing that they take the KO with. I guess my only concern that, I guess my only concern now is that they can attack it with a Gardevoir next turn. That's the one thing I'm kind of spooked about. So I might just want to prevent that. This is kind of scary. I mean, the problem is I burned the 2 tablets early, right? And so I don't have necessarily a way to get those back, which is not good. Which means I actually have no way to deal with a Gardevoir. So we'll go here. Sparkle. Slap that down here. Which means I guess I would prefer to attack with that. So 160. Take the knockout that way, and then just go hits. They hit me, I hit back. I mean, I guess we could just do the rope play. I guess the rope play might just be better. Yeah, so in this situation, I think we just want to focus on cutting their consistency off, which is going to be taking down the Curlia. I think this is better, just taking out Curlia here. I feel like if they got Gardevoir, I'd be in a really, really rough situation. All right, we're going to promote the Mew here just because that's for retreat. And then... I mean, they just give me that, so I guess we can just take the KO here with the Deoxys. A 3, a 1, 2. I don't think there's anything else I need to do this turn. Let's go retreat. And I can just Deoxys here. Alright, yeah, let's just photon boost. Okay, so 140's been done. Taking out another consistency card for them, which is huge. And then at this point, I think the game comes down to, yes, they'll take KO and Deoxys here, and then I simply just go smack with Mew. And if they can't pull off a one-shot ever on a Mew VMAX, we should just win this prize trade pretty convincingly. The big question, though, does become is what is in their hand, right? Because we keep taking out these Ralts on the field, which means that they have less opportunity to be drawing cards with Curlia. So instead of drawing 6 cards a turn, they're only drawing 4 cards a turn. As we saw last turn, they're only drawing 2 cards as opposed to potentially 4. So the setup is just compromised in general. It's not necessarily like they're drawing terrible, it's just that their setup is being compromised here. Here comes Curlia. And yeah, the big question is do they have the Gardevoir? That is for sure. And I think what we're going to want to do is attack with this Mew VMAX this next turn. And the reason is that if they go KO 3 prizes, then they can get more prizes. It'll become easier for them to be able to reach to Zacian KOs. So that is why we want to KO with that, because if they don't take the KO, it's much harder for them to do that. So here comes Refinement as well. Drawing 2. There's Avery. Ooh, Avery's coming out. Well, that means they're not KOing the Mew, so I guess we can just go discard. I guess that's fine. I have another Genesect anyway, so it's like not the end of the world. And we're pretty much through our entire deck anyways, so shouldn't be too bad. All right, there's Arcana Gardevoir, and this is a sign. Okay, so this is really risky because now they don't have Gardevoir on the because now they're super prone to boss's orders. Which I'm not sure how much I agree with this decision that they made here. So we'll see. But this just, you know, kind of goes to show, like, us cutting off the consistencies now forcing them to make these, in general, risky plays. Here's Goza hitting the board. Flipping a coin. I guess my only general concern is that we're down a lot of resources, but I think we'll be okay. I think we'll survive. There's the guard. Yeah, they're just telegraphing it, though. So yeah, I mean, now we just go boss KO. It should not be difficult, especially with the amount of cards you should be able to see. This also kind of helps us too. The fact that they went Goza can help us. We're only down 1 double turbo as well, so we should have no problem finding it. All right. Let's see. All right, that's a good card to top deck. Let's just start with Goza here first, though. Just hopefully find the Mew. Double heads. All right, there's 1 heads. Okay, we'll go Mew. Yeah, maybe we'll get a little Cram-o-matic action here and get a couple heads here too. So double heads, come on. Nah, okay. What is that? I was like, I don't know if we're that lucky, but I still think I can just cram these away. Oh, I probably want to save 1. I probably do need to save 1. So let's just go cram 1 of these away because I'm not ever reaching a 1-shot anyways on the Gardevoir most likely. So, all right, there's heads, cool. Okay, so let's grab the double turbo. Attach. Boss. Fusion Strike System for 2. 1, 2. Push that down. Fusion Strike System. Right. Retreat. For the Mew. And we can't just take the KO here. And I'm not sure exactly what else they can do. Our Fusion Strike. Use the Max Miracle here. Take that KO. We are down Pal Pad, which means we don't have really any other boss's orders. And I guess that's the problem I'm kind of concerned about. Is we don't actually have another great way to attack. So this might become a weird Psychic Leap game. We'll see. Do we have a rope left? I believe we have a rope left, though. So I guess we're okay in that. No, we're down both of our rope. Okay. Oh, this is a little scary. A little bit scary. A little bit scary. Huh. What's it have to end up doing here? This got quite close. Like, yeah, this I mean, it's not like insanely close, but like it is a little close if they get themselves a Ralts and then go Rare Candy Gardevoir. I guess that's the only thing I'm concerned about is the Ralts Rare Candy Gardevoir. We'll see, we'll see. Do, 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 do. All right, there's the boss. What are they bringing up? Oh, yeah, so this is what I was worried about, is that this would happen. But now this means they're probably not benching Ralts, so I don't know what they can do now. So yeah, they do take 3 prizes, but I don't know what their play is now. Yeah, 91-20, yeah. I mean, this is important. This is bases a lot. Okay, they flip tails. Okay, good. Because I was like, well, actually, no, I think they're down all 3 routes because we just have killed so many of them. Yeah, we killed so many of them, so I don't actually know what they do here. This does not seem very good. So what they... Yeah, I don't think they can win now. I think they're farmed. I think. Yeah, there's Ultra Ball. What could they get here? What could they possibly get here? Another Zacian, I guess. I guess they could maybe power up another Zacian. But I guess that's fair. That's like their only play is to go like bench Zacian, Arcana, get double energy, which I guess now is becoming possible because they just haven't discarded any energies. So I guess that is technically possible. I mean, they could actually win the game next turn. So they can go bench Zacian, Arcana 2 energies to it, attach Storm Slash, Arcana, Boss's Orders game. So that's actually possible. That's actually possible. Will it happen? Probably not. Okay, there's Crystal. Yeah, I was like, I don't know if they're actually going to be able to do. I was like, I don't even know if they're going to be able to do this. All right, there's Storm Slash. 180 damage, taking the knockout here. All right. Wrote the Mew. Okay. So, let's just use as it goes. Right, sick. We don't actually need anything in the deck, but oh, the double turbo is there. Okay, so yeah, we should just win here no matter what. So since the double turbo is in the deck, I know I can always get game, which means I should always just thin this out because I'm pretty much locked into the game anyways. I think. What does I think? Sparkle. Reason I'm playing Sparkle is to thin them out. Yeah, I have another boss too. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Forest. Choice Belts. Then we can just go Power Tablets. KO. Alright, Techno Blast for the KO. One, two. It looks like I'm in a pretty good spot. Alright, there's Gardevoir. Let's see what they got here. I mean, they would have to boss. I guess their play is like boss, Arcana. But can they get there? They can go Arcana, 91, 21. I mean, they play belts. Nah, I don't think they can do it. I don't think they can get there. I think we're probably gonna be okay. Unless they have something like a Drapion. Oh, I guess if they have Drapion, they're gonna get me. But I like my chances. The reason I put in a put down path is because I'm just so certain it's probably not there. And if it is there, then well, I'm quite unlucky. All right, let's see what they got. What you got? What you got? What you got? They're thinking though. You probably should have, or they probably should have Arcana'd first before they Pal Pad, because now they're like minimizing their chances of actually finding energies, which is kind of rough. But all right, there's the energy attachment. Oh, okay. So I guess what they're gonna try and do is probably hit 2 energy here, Brainwave, and then hope I don't find Switch or the other double turbo, which is actually reasonable. Like that actually makes sense. Like that is their out here. But I can just Trekking Shoes for game, pretty much an Ultra Ball. Now this could give me an unplayable hand. I don't think it will, but okay. I was about to say, I was like, maybe this gives me like Penny Heavy Ball. Well, I mean, I guess I could just thin the deck out anyways that way. So I don't think there was anything that they could have done. They also failed the Arcana there, right? So I think we ended up being okay regardless. All right, there's the Mezaguza, flip tails, so there's no threat of Drapion. All right, they flip tails. Yeah, and I think they just have to pass. I mean, they technically could, though, like, win next turn if I didn't have the Switch. Because they're at 90, 120, 50, 180. 210. The Drift Plume, does this do anything? No. Okay. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. All right. Switch. Retreat. Ross Fusion Strike. Technoblast. Going to be able to take that KO. And we're going to be able to take that game. So that was a pretty long game, though. Against Gardevoir, was able to target down their consistency really, really quickly. And we're able to just kind of overrun them. Let's play another one. Alrighty, so hopping into it, looks like we're starting off here against Lost Zone Toolbox. Looks like they got themselves a pretty good start here with the flower selectings being used along with that escape rope to be able to get into that other comfy Sableye being thrown away there as well. So for us, we got a pretty good start here. We got ourselves that Meloetta active along with a 4 Seal Stone, Nest Ball, Cram-o-matic, and a couple of Ultra Balls. So can't really complain about this. It's not too bad, but they got themselves a really, really solid start here as well. So we're going to start with the Hisuian Heavy Ball, see if there's anything prized. Looks like we got ourselves a Genesect, prize of Fusion Energy, 2 Fusion, which is important, an Ultra Ball as well here. So looks like both of us, though, are going to be having some pretty solid starts here. We're going to go here, use that Nest Ball for something like that Mew. I could also potentially push for a Photon Blast. So see if we're able to pull it off here. I think what we're going to probably want to do here is this Ultra Ball first, though. Discard these. Grab ourselves Genesect. I guess since they put down Beach Court, it'd be pretty easy for us to be able to actually attack with the Deoxys here. So I kind of like our chances if we can do that. So if we flip heads here, we actually have it because now we can just grab Deoxys. All right, this is pretty cool. So you want to use Deoxys versus Lost Zone matches because it can't be Cram-o-matic. So in this situation, what I want to be able to do is go Deoxys, drop that down. Start Alchemy. Sparkle. Attach. I'll go 1, 2. 1, 2. Plop that there. Plop that there. And then Fusion Strike System. Alright. Going to Deoxys. And then I think that we can just go and Photon Boost here for the KO. I kind of want to keep that Beach Core in play. I might find use out of it next time. I mean, I guess I could have vacuumed, but there's really nothing in the hand I want to vacuum away, right? Because if they go Giratina V-Star, I need a response. So vacuuming away something like the Power Tablet just doesn't make sense. Like losing Cram-o-matic doesn't make sense. We need the double turbo energy potentially as well. So that's the reason as to why we did not actually do that. Now, not having another Fusion Energy is quite annoying here, as we did prize both. I would love to be able to establish a Meloetta next turn to be able to use to take down that Giratina, as it would be very, very achievable with double Power Tablet, along with something like that Choice Belt, but it looks like that's not going to be able to happen here. Got the Colress's Experiment being used, Switch plus the Mirage Gate being tossed away. They're up to 5 here, should be able to get to 7. Would be kind of surprised if they didn't, but, you know, stranger things have happened. So, we're going to see that Flower Sucking getting themselves up to 6 here. And then I guess the big question is, can they get to 7 and the Mirage Gate? I guess the one good sign is that they did throw away Mirage Gate, which means that maybe they don't have it. So we'll just kind of have to wait and see exactly what they end up getting here. All right. There's Retreat. Oh, are they going into the Abyss Seeking? Oh, no. Oh, so they missed. Okay, so now we're chilling because Yeah, okay, so now we're chilling. So maybe they just did this because I thought I was going to boss anyways, but I am surprised at the very least to see them throw that up there. So, so just carelessly. So, all right, we're chilling then. Let's grab the Genesect here. So now now I can go through Genesect, I think, because I already have my multiple one prizers here anyways. So I feel pretty okay about this. Let's just go cram away that. The flip heads here, we'll just take the KO, we should be fine. Alright, cool. Keep flipping heads, we'll take it. The Mew VMAX. This is also another reason as to why this deck is so powerful. I was like, yeah, I would like to use Meloetta. However, just having like the options, like all these one prizes that are just so powerful attackers in general, it's really making things easy for me. So we'll go here, Tabby, draw 4. I guess I can Pal Pad. Yeah, why not? 1, 2. Fusion System for 1. And then Technoblast. 220, taking the KO there. Looking pretty good. 1, 2. And now I don't actually know what they can do, because if we take a KO, so like if they have Drapion, this is losable, right? Which I guess is another reason as to why we just have more Genesects in the field, because if they go Drapion, then we just go Meloetta KO, and then we pretty much checkmated them. The only way they would beat me is if they went Drapion, Skyseal, Stone, KO into a Lost Impact boss KO on Genesect, which is it's pretty unlikely. But they did that. Or they did go Drapion, Skyseal, then we would just go Roxanne ideally, and then KO at the Meloetta. So getting that other Fusion Strike energy off the prizes is really, really important. So I actually don't know exactly what they can do now. I guess their best bet is Drapion here, which they might have. It's like actually very possible that they have it, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. This flower. What you got? What you got? All right, there's the Colorus. 16 card hands, so I'm gonna assume they have a response of some sort. A Leafeon. Whoa. That was something I was not expecting. Now that is surprising. All right, so what do they have? It can't be much of anything, as they're not doing a whole lot here. We'll see. There's the energy. Green cells. All right, there's a pass. Okay. So at this point, just go retreat into this and then just photon boost for KO. There's really nothing else that we need to do. I don't need to burn tablets. I can just one-shot anything on the field next turn. I can see pretty much my whole deck. That's in my whole. I mean, I can see a lot. I can probably see most of it. Like I can go down to probably 10 cards because I go probably Gen for 4, Gen for 4, 5, Gen maybe for 6, 15, 16, 17 with Trekking, 18. Yeah, I can see almost my whole deck potentially. But they need Tina here. They need Tina V-Star and Tina V-Star right now. So we'll see what they got here. So, all right, there's Concealed. Discarding and drawing 2. All right, let's see what else they got here. Okay, there's the Tina V-Star. They want boss here most likely because they want to at least put me. I mean, they can go boss. That's probably what they. I mean, the problem about that is that like then you're not disrupting the hand, which is the problem. Which is what you want to do because you can put me up to a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 35. You could put me down to a 32 card deck effectively after the Roxanne. Which then would mean if you could go here, go Requiem KO, then or you go probably oh yeah, I guess they're gonna go Requiem KO here. Yeah, they have it, right? No, they got 10. So no Roxanne though. So now this just comes down to if I can find it. Now I just need to find the tablets. Okay, so there's Requiem, because our other fusion energy is prized, so we can't actually do anything about that. All right, here we go. We've used no tablets. Actually, no, we've used one tablet, so we just need belt. Let's go here, or we could just also go fusion energy. Oh wait, the fusion's in hand. I'm blind. The fusion's in hand. Fusion's in hand. Yeah. Okay. I was about to say I was like I thought the fusion was prized. My bad. All right. We can just go with Meloetta. I take the KO there. Sometimes when you have such a big hand, you just don't see what's in it apparently. But all right. Last 2 prizes there. 1, 2. Gonna be able to take the W there. Gonna be able to get that game. So, anyways. That's going to do it for us today there. Fusion Mew, congratulations to both of the regional champions for winning both Meloetta and also the Hartford Regional Championships. With that being said, thank you so much for all the support. As always, I appreciate it. I'll be getting back to more regular content. But yeah, anyways, with that being said, if you enjoy the content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It's the best way to help me out as a creator. Helps me out, allows me to continue to create this content for you all. With that being said, I'll have tons of more content coming up, lined up recently over the next few days, so stay tuned for that. But with that being said, this is Mario TCG. Thank you so much for all the support as always, and I'll speak with you again soon. Peace. If you're looking to improve your game, I do offer coaching on Metafy. I'm currently ranked in the top 10 players in North America, and I know what it takes to reach that level. If you're interested in just finding out exactly what coaching is, I do offer a free consultation here where you can book it and we can kind of go over whether or not coaching is something for you. I do also offer training packages, which are just bundled sessions on top of the individual sessions as well. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a DM on any of my socials or post it in the comments and I'll make sure to get back to you. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video and I'll speak with you again soon. Peace out.